We saw a city worker pee in the water supply. I couldn't believe my eyes. This guy knew what he was doing. He saw the camera that monitors the stream of water that goes in for the whole city. He moved the camera up, didn't move it enough today. He probably does this weekly, maybe every time he has a coffee. And he peed in the city water supply. You wouldn't believe it unless I showed you, so here we go.
Louisiana employee, government worker, decided to relieve himself inside of the water supply. Put it up full mass. This is a damn shame. Louisiana government employee caught on camera urinating in the city's water supply. Yeah, he wants somebody to drink that. He has now been fired and is facing criminal charges. 57-year-old government employee has been arrested and charged with multiple felonies after he was allegedly caught on camera doing the do in the city's water supply on at least 2 separate occasions. There may be more. Michael Maston, an employee at a water supply treatment plant in Donaldsonville, was taken into custody last week, charged with 2 counts each of contaminated water supplies and criminal damage to critical infrastructure, right? You see his getaway walk right here after he engaged in the alleged criminal activity. In surveillance camera footage obtained by Baton Rouge NBC affiliate WVLA-TV, the now former city employee appears to walk out of an office located behind a large pool filled with water surrounded by yellow guardrails with 3 control panels affixed to the front rail. A man appearing to be Maston walks toward the security camera, which is positioned to capture the control panels, water pool, and office door, and repositions it upwards so the pool is no longer visible. The man then walks over to the rail and appears to unzip his fly and urinate in the pool, looking over at the camera several times before rezipping his fly and walking back into the office. He returns from the office about 30 seconds later and places the camera back in its original position to include the pool in the shot again. Now, I want to remind everybody, not only was it not the place to do the do, he didn't wash his hands, which in my opinion should be another charge. Walking around the damn office, shaking hands, nasty as hell.
Well, we should just be very thankful he didn't have to go number 2. As you know, someone peeing in the water supply is a horrible person, a domestic terrorist. It's tampering with your health, your well-being, your food, and your safety. So I was asked by a very beautiful young lady. She said, Kvon, it seems to me you're always pointing out when Black people do stupid things and break laws. How come you never point out stupid white people? She actually said that. I said, listen to me. I make fun of Joe Biden more than any other person in the world. What color is he? She goes, white. I go, what about Nancy Pelosi? White. What about Dr. Anthony Fauci? She goes, he's white too. I go, that's right. What about Colin Kaepernick? We don't even know what color he is, okay? Bubba Wallace is half white. Lewis Hamilton, half white. So people are stupid of all different colors, but I wanted to share that video because let me tell you why. We don't care about your color on the Right Show. We want to know if you're right or wrong. And this gentleman, I have no problem saying, the white guy, Mr. IP Freely, needs to go to jail at the very least. So when she said, why does the Right Show point out stupid Black criminals all the time when whites do it too? There's a reason we have to highlight Black crime on this channel more than any other. The first reason is whites don't pretend like they don't do crime. You never heard me say, white people don't ever do crime, all Black people do. No, but Black people pretend we didn't do nothing. They will say that all the time. 2, whites don't say, stop snitching. In the ghetto or in our homes, we don't whisper to each other, hey, you heard about the guy who peed in the water? Nobody tell on him, dude. Don't be snitching. Better not find out nobody snitched on IP Freely. No, Whites love snitching. That's one of our favorite things to do. I'm Persian, I'm not even white, but I'll just join the whites on that. I will snitch on you if I see you do, and if I even think you're up to something, I'm telling on you. If you lose your key fob, I will bar the door so you cannot come in my gym. Even if I saw you in here yesterday, who are you? Get out. Number 3, when a white gets arrested, other whites don't say they didn't do nothing. They go, he probably did it. Number 4, whites don't lie and say hands up, don't shoot. Or in this case, hands up, didn't pee. Michael Brown was a criminal who robbed convenience store owners, attacked the police, but his lying black friend said he didn't do nothing. He had his hands up and was begging the cop, please don't shoot me. And a cop just shot him because the cop hates the black man. Then forensics came in and they saw Michael Brown's DNA was on the gun. The cop was fighting for the gun. The bullet went in a charging. The guy didn't have his back in his hands. The bullet went in his shoulder at the stomach level and went into his stomach. And the other bullet went in his hand and in his head because he was charging at the cop who went boom, boom, boom. Number 5, white celebrities won't demand every person in America change their social media page to reflect the P-man. That's what they would do for Floyd. Floyd did drugs. Floyd robbed people. Floyd was unemployed. Floyd was hanging with his posse instead of with his daughter. Floyd did 40 things wrong, but now I got to change my Instagram page to reflect George Floyd. If I don't put a black square, I'm an a-hole. No. And whites don't make a statue for PP Man, or in this case, a very decorative fountain. You know how they do with the fountain? And then the pee's coming. That'd be nice. 7. If the cops happened to stumble upon this white man while he was peeing, they would knock him down and beat him down, and whites would celebrate his demise on camera. Whites would root for the cops. Those are my top 7 reasons why we must highlight BLM crime, which is running rampant, and no news media will really talk about it. So the right show has to put a spotlight. Tell me if you agree, or are you pro IP freely? I want to know which side you're really on.